Hello, I'm Josemar, and today as adults, I really think that there is something we have all experienced back when we were students, and I'm talking here about having a teacher who really made us feel seen, who believed in us and pushed us, made us work even harder than what we thought we could. And so when we think about this, we understand that this teacher-pupil relationship isn't just something nice to have, but is a real catalyst for motivation and for fostering a student's success. And so today I would like to share my analysis on the topic, basing myself on my own experience from my classroom. And the first point I would like to tackle here is building trust with reluctant students. This makes me think about Alexandre, who was very shy, who would never participate in class, always sit. She would always sit at the back of the class, but when you read her essays, you feel that this is a student with common sense, but she would just freeze during presentation. So one day I approached her, I talked with her, and I discovered that she was really interested in graphic novels. And so I suggested she analyze one of the novels and talk about that with small groups of people. And of course, she would start doing that with people she felt really comfortable with. But after a while, by the end of the term, she would analyze an entire graphic novel in front of the whole class. And I think that this worked for Alexandre because I met her where she was. I didn't expect her. I didn't wait to meet her where I expected her to be. And the second point I would like to mention, the second point where this teacher-pupil relationship can really have a tremendous impact is when it comes to turning around difficult students. This makes me think about Ntolo, who was that type of student who would scrabble desks, interrupt lessons, dismiss feedback. And so one day I asked him to stay back, but I approached him and I told him something I believe really changed him. I told him, Ntolo, I think you are not bad, you are just bored. And of course he would smirk, but he showed up the next day and I later discovered that he was really into rap music. Most teenagers are anyway. And so as we were studying Shakespeare's rhythm by that time, I tied that to rap music, as rap music also has verses and things like that. And so I showed him the connection and he was able to see that. And after a while, he would be analyzing verses. He would be writing his own because he saw that connection. He would be rapping Shakespeare's rhythm. And I think what do these two stories have in common? They are not about grammar drills, worksheets, or whatsoever, but they are about connection. When we show interest in students' passion, they engage. When we believe in their potential, they don't just show interest, but they take risks. They try things. And so I've come to understand that this teacher-pupil relationship isn't just part of the job, but it is the job. And as instructors, we are not just, as teachers, we are not just instructors, but we are real life coaches. Sometimes we are cheerleaders or even detectives uncovering what will make a specific student tick. And when we get to that, it can be life-changing because I think a motivated student isn't just born. They are nurtured. So that's my take on the topic, teacher-pupil relationship. Thanks for having me.